To solve a radical equation, our first step should be to get the radical isolated, get that square root all by itself. That's already done in this case, so I can jump to step 2, which is squaring both sides. Okay, so the square root and the square cancel, and I have 19x minus 33 on the left. And on the right, x plus 3 squared is x squared plus 6x plus 9. If you don't know how to do that off of the top of your head, you can always write out over on the side x plus 3 times x plus 3 and FOIL it, right? Because x plus 3 squared means x plus 3 times x plus 3. Do your FOIL, and you'll get x squared plus 6x plus 9. Now, again, I have a quadratic equation, right? Because I have a squared and x squared. So I want to make one side 0, and either I'll factor or I'll use the quadratic formula. So I want to have a 0 over here. I'm going to move the 19x and the 33 to the other side. So I have x squared. 6x minus 19x is minus 13x. And 9 plus 33 is 42. Okay, and then that does factor to x minus 6 times x minus 7 because 6 and 7 multiply to 42, but add to 13. So that means I have two possible solutions, x equals 6 or x equals 7, but I need to double check them because this is a radical equation and sometimes you get extraneous solutions. So let's check x equals 6. So I'm going to do the square root of 19 times 6 minus 33. And I want to check, does that equal 6 plus 3? Okay, 19 times 6, I'm going to have to do that in my head because I don't have a calculator on tests. So I could do 6 times 10 plus 6 times 9. 6 times 10 is 60, and 6 times 9 is 54. 60 plus 54 is 114. So this is the square root of 114 minus 33. Does that equal 9? And 114 minus 30, I'm just going to count back by tens here. So I get 104, 94, 84. So 114 minus 30 is 84, and then minus another 3 is 81. So I have the square root of 81 equals 9. Yes. So x equals 6 is a solution. Let's check x equals 7. So this is going to be the square root of 19 times 7 minus 33. Does that equal 7 plus 3? So 19 times 7, again, I got to do this in my head. So I'm going to have to do 7 times 10 plus 7 times 9. So 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 9 is 63. 70 plus 63 is 133. So that's the square root of 133 minus 33. Does that equal 10? The square root of 100 does equal 10. So these are both solutions. I can eliminate A and B here. Two solutions, 6 and 7. I see them right here in this list. So the answer is B.